anyway, from most people.
Absolutely.
From what most
Loud
people
on
were thinking.
defense, EG on
Here we go
attack,
into a
going
pistol
for a
round.
straight
Both
up
teams
sight
actually
hit, and
really
there's
good
3
on
people here.
pistols. You
Let's
saw
see if
the
they go
desk break
heaven,
one down
but
that EG had run before.
okay.
And I think the creativity and coming up with set ideas is a really big win condition for EG.
EG playing counterpoint as well.
2 frenzies against 5 frenzies.
They contact in, but now they're going to start
wait.
to explode into the sights. A nice nade, good clearance. Goes to Flowers, but Aspas still in the back of the
how
site.
has he
3
managed that one?
kills. Dog set up, Ethan was stunned. Only 1 claim still.
The actual frenzy gods. 5 frenzies, comes out on top.
And hold it down.
It's kind of nuts,
Frenzies
to
are
be honest.
ridiculous. Buy a frenzy on the pistol round. That's a public
Yeah.
service announcement. Loud
That's
picking
crazy.
them all up there and going wild. We've seen Aspas anchoring the A site so incredibly
Get the
well.
judge out
Whether
early
he's
as
got,
well.
Like a frenzy.
I was
or
gonna
whether he's
say
got
that one's a
Marshall,
little
the
bit too
operator,
risky,
whatever it
maybe.
is.
Yeah.
His movement, his ability to work around those angles and set up favorable fights for himself. It is ridiculous.
Nothing short of incredible.
And the Des talked about it.
Oh man,
wanna look
starting
at
on
it.
attack on
It's that
split as
double
well when you
duelist
lose the
matchup,
pistol.
because if
This can be
Aspas starts
devastating.
getting going, oh,
This
that's
is
gonna
where
be
you get
brutal
mentally
for EG.
boomed.
But it's a good point that
If
the
you
Des
lose
make
that
team want to
bonus,
join
it's
well,
an
no slouches.
absolute
We've seen some
nightmare.
amazing stuff
Oh, we
from
got the
those
judge
two in
back
the
out.
last couple of weeks.
Sometimes it's instances like this where you've got the most to
On
prove,
that away.
where you can really show up. What is that for Chocobo? He's up in the air, he was hoping for something, but
He went up like a firework, didn't
Yeah, it's literally like
Maybe just
a
trying to punish as well.
clay
Go
pigeon
over
shooting.
the box as well, so you can get into Lex's face. But Spike's been dropped into. There's been better places for it, honestly. There really has. Yeah,
What
hard
was
to
the plan
reclaim that
there?
one, but of course it is just that Eva round still.
I've not got much for you. So sometimes I
look at how
can't
Loud
explain
defend on this map,
them. I want to say it's just a
very
miss
often gonna have
satchel, to be honest with
one
you.
male,
1 HP on that,
vent.
yeah.
I am intrigued to see whether EG have got any cool ideas for
Ethan
this.
does not
I
want to
think
waste
when
his
you
heal on
opt
this
into
one.
Playing Loud's composition on Split, a map that EG have barely showcased at all. I think it's just 1 loss to Talon.
Flash
so
in,
far
it's
this year.
nice.
If you opt into that battle, I don't think you're going to be able
Triple
to
with
beat
the
them
judge.
with the just, you know,
And
intuitive
Com is just
footwork.
walking around the map
The
trying to work
profiles,
out
the
where on
experience
earth
is all gonna
everyone
be on
is.
Loud's side.
Obviously
So
Spike
either
down,
EG,
big group up from Loud.
voting for Demon 1 and Jorgamo to carry them on the WU list and just hoping that they can outpace Aspas and Sadak. Or EG have got some really cool ideas for getting
Trying to get some
value
leg
out of
shots in there.
wild set plays or
Really nice
punishing
from
them in
Loud.
certain
Good bonus
positions.
from them.
We really have seen
Everyone
EG get
survives.
very creative with stuff that they're doing.
It's been one of the strengths of them, I think, as well. Sometimes, you know, there was some criticism level towards that. The desk was talking about it, you know, sprinting before you can walk
And
when
it
it
was
comes to that.
Let's see this again.
Yeah, and that's just mainly because they haven't been focusing as much on those fundamentals. But there have been improvements with that regard for EG, and now we look at them with a couple of rifles in their hands. So more than a couple, in fact. It's that full purchase across the board.
Sadak might never upgrade from
Okay.
the judge, though.
And
Oh,
he's been
God,
making
if they
full
don't
usage
get
of
this
it as well.
round.
Every time he's been playing on
If they
split.
don't get this round, this could be
Close corridors, close angles.
one of the most brutal halves we've seen, I'm telling you.
Don't really see too many weaknesses of the gun.
Okay, they get this set up over
Not on
towards
this
B
map.
main.
So let's get some info there. But Jiggle,
Let's-
potential there to be punished.
Less plays here all the time on their defensive side. Like I said, 1 male, 1 vents. I really feel like dashing both your Julius up mid with a pull, something like that.
Oh wait.
Oh, they're expecting it.
Bit of a read here potentially. Starting close to clear.
Yeah, get
Lucio
absolutely
get his eyes
wrecked.
on that one.
That's what I'm talking about. EG
Yeah, nice
always
prep.
do their homework, and it makes them dangerous even when the fundamental stuff is lesser than the team that they're going up against.
So they saw that as a commonality. The dog misses, I believe, there. Do they know?
Wait,
I don't think so.
Les is still creeped
did
up
did
here.
miss, yeah.
Shoulder to shoulder. There's a
Oh.
satchel. Pushing forward. Jogamo. You think he was
It's crazy.
favourite, but no, not quite.
As we can see, Gamble going in from
EG
Loud at the
though,
moment over
takes
towards
space
B. Dog's
elsewhere.
going to clear out all of this
Away,
though, so we should
slow
see an over
forward
rotate.
towards
So
the
there
A
is a
site,
small
and
window
a
right
lot
now
of
where
it
EG
is
have to
given
hit
up.
sight. And they're going to
Same
lose
kind
it in
of timing
about
round here
10.
from Com. Round
10
2 and
seconds
round
or
3 just
so.
taking a bit of space. Either on
30
the site
seconds
or
left.
ramp. Lauda very happy to play retake in this kind of situation. And there's no one really in an awesome position to make
A
a
lot
play
of
and win
people
the
here
round for
early.
EG.
They could overwhelm
Maybe that would be
fast.
Com over by ramp, but it looks like Lauda flushing it out.
It's an important post-plan position. Com's either got to get one and
Yeah, a
survive
lot of this
or
stuff
just
to come. Just getting
really
over
be
towards
that
him.
nuisance for them. As Lauda trying to attempt this retake now. It's that slow clearance, 1 kill. Does he back away? He does. Discipline's there. Okay. Surviving. Now Loud have to worry about this one when they're trying to get this retake online with Bucio winning his duel.
You
Looks
wanted
even
to
better
count
for
on.
them. Still the position is noted. So you will clean it
See
up.
how much damage they can do in this.
Star place now with a stun just to try
Look
and
at
get less
this,
into
though.
the site. This is
Yeah, the instant decision once he got that one kill and was spotted to go all the way around over towards heaven.
It's looking
Yeah, I liked it. Good decision making from him. Okay, nice prep in terms of how they like to play, maybe with a judge. Maybe they did it all the time before. I mean, Sadak does get the judge out a lot, so...
And went all the way through sewers, through mid, back up into heaven. The spike wasn't planted for him, but Loud did not hit the gas.
One on the board, and they have a chance to break the econ. I mean, yeah, just a massive swing round in general. Anyway, Aspas gets the op out, and he is over towards A, but this vision's going to get blocked because of the wall, so he might go to heaven.
absolutely.
You let your brain do the work.
Get away with
Oh,
some
they...
ludicrous stuff.
Whoa.
There's a punish, okay.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And you're starting to see it. EG have done their homework here.
Nice
And it's
from
looking
them.
sublime.
Yeah, they punished his lineup.
Positions, and yeah, what was that? Just a pull into some
I'm
other
pretty
form of
sure.
utility just to punish it.
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, it just
Yeah,
puts the
they
pressure
punished his
on
dude.
Loud instantly.
Oh man,
And
shit,
now
Chad.
Loud
You know what
are gonna
that's
have to
reminded
adjust
of?
their default
That's I don't know if
defensive
Bacon's here, but
They've been running
that's
that
gonna.
against everybody.
I had literally this exact round for
This is how you
Na'Vi,
start momentum
and we
at the beginning
messed
of a
it up
half.
in the official, and we
Before
must
teams
have
really
spent
get a
about
read on how you're
30
gonna
minutes
play.
cracking it on a
That's where the
server.
VOD work
Oh,
comes
it's
through.
so angry. Oh
He's
my
so ready for
goodness.
this one, isn't he? Look at that. There was just spam into that smoke, and EG think it's been cleared.
Uh-oh.
And it really does come
It
down
is-
to a
is
sense
literally
of timing.
exactly
Who's
similar
been
to
watching
this.
The angle is the clearance. Watched for. Going 1-for-1 in B main. Boostio. Now leading it in with the rest of his team.
They were in a server for so long, cracking it.
Ethan, however,
Around the
is only
corner.
30 health. He'll die to a single bullet right now.
That's nice though. The prep
So
from
there's a
EG
very high
is good.
chance
We'll
this
give him
goes
that.
back into a 2v2.
Loud know that this push and the hit is probably going to be coming through. It's down to Com. Lovely trade there as well. Just taking the
Yeah,
fights
nice
together.
round from them.
So
Good punish
it's that
over
slow
towards middle.
play by
This was
EG
great.
That's really playing towards their strengths. On top of that, their homework that they've done. I was wondering a little bit about it, Josh, as well, because EG had two choices, I think, when it comes to the map bans. You take away, you can opt into Pearl, although they've looked shaky on it recently, or Icebox, two of the strongest maps. They went with Icebox. They took that away. And so I think if they were going to put their preparation to any map at all, probably would be Pearl, expecting that to be picked.
Sure.
And so I did wonder how much have they actually looked into when Loud went for this. You know, not necessarily a curve.
Does he still want to go for his normal
I
lineup?
wondered how much prep they could actually have had
Damn.
on this
Also,
map
this
as
is
well.
cool to see from EG. A lot of teams as well. Just to note in terms of that, right? Well, you always use stuff like that on the swing round. Okay, on the first important round, so it's nice to see that. You want to get, when you have something good like this, you want to use it on the round that has the most impact. So doing it here when it's a big swing round, and you can get your ults ahead of them, you could have a chance to build up money against the econ as well. It's a really good idea to bring that out, so stuff like that can really give you the edge. I mean, this was prep over towards here, and this was prep over towards here, so...
a couple weeks ago.
Starting to bounce back here. This
When
is
you
the
have
time
stuff that you
Loud.
know is going to work, you've always got to
This
make
is
sure that you
risky
do it
by
on the
Com.
important
He's fully
rounds.
blinded up as well. You don't want to give away a rifle nade pushing you back. Going 1-for-1 there. It's handed over
That's
the
a gun out. Let's see what the reaction is. They have
It's
Sky
slow.
over towards
Actually,
this,
from
so they
EG, they
can
were
kind of
going to react to mid, but have
safely-ish
decided that
go
it's
through.
safer
No
to pop
dog
B
do have a
main.
flash though, so they might smoke,
Taking
and then
a bit of
flash.
time about it, which might
Yeah,
allow
nicely
these players
handled
up
though.
in
Smoke,
B heaven to do
flash
something.
over towards
But
here.
with Aspas
Gets a
only
lot of
owning a
area.
shorty, there's
Got
not
like
too
all
much
of
he can
this.
really do.
I opt to give that rifle over to him just to see if they can get the knives online.
Good
He's
plant
not
looking
but
away, so it's
spike
better for
planted,
B
so
main. And that's
all's gonna be earned there with the
probably...
Seekers. Ethan's holding that in his
I've
hands.
got your trail.
Open them off now to try and get
Yeah,
a bit
we'll
of
see
that
what Les can do.
information. Spam into the box,
I mean,
right
he's
into
doing
the
deeps here.
toes. Demon 1 is low. 30 health.
Aspas is jiggling that again. He only has a shorty.
And I still am a little bit worried despite the weaker weapons, because Loud are a dangerous team.
One less.
Wider Peak though opens themselves up here with the rifles, trying to take these fights down. Ethan's knocks to 11. Trades Faust back, and that's a lovely
Nicely
flank
handled
timing.
from them.
So Jolgamo, how
Okay,
will they
good
contain?
round. Keep
Even at
2
safe.
people alive. Sorry, 3 people
Bold
alive.
play as well, actually,
Have to
there
rebuy
from
1
Jolgamo,
armor.
choosing not to just stay in sight and play with the rest of his team.
This is decent. They're building
Goes
up
for an
good
aggro
economy.
push
They got
on
some
an
ults into
anti-eco,
this
so
round, but so
I
do
think
Loud.
these rounds
So
are going
massive
the way
round
that
for
you would
Loud.
expect.
They get the op out again, and they have to use their ult into this
But
because
still,
honestly,
Loud's
they want to build up some
individual
economy.
ability is gonna mean
If they
that they're
give
in
EG this other
every
round,
single
there it's
situation.
yeah,
Never mind if it's a 3v5
it's going to be
or
a nightmare.
Now big ults start to come into play. Aspas with an operator looking to get set up down mid.
Get out of my way.
Avoiding the flash for now. Is that a presence of mind from EG? They can see the economy, they can see there was enough money online to buy the operators. They should know that it's a possibility, and Aspas does love to lean into it. Slow takeover A. Viper util. Trying to set him up. Orbs drop down. Angles there. Rifle. Knives whiffing. No. Really just joined up together. And updraft. One more knife in the back pocket of Demon 1, but we'll have to be to the head to try and get a refresh.
Overviews on like a delay.
Still,
Like
the
a
rest of EG having to try and
second
accompany
delay.
and barrel through brute force.
So double
Seems to
nade.
be the attempt now, but we slow it down with 50 seconds remaining in the round. Now a flash as well, so it's neither here nor there. There's not really too much map control gain for EG in the process of this one, and time is starting to become potentially a problem with 40 seconds left.
My ult's ready.
Can't really rotate off of this. You have to hit A.
That's the ult.
Loud should be aware of it. Yeah, Cosmic Divide. That's gonna give them hopefully easy access now into the site. There's a flash as well to clear through the back of it.
Damn.
That's taken. Loud or more.
You're so bold and it's paid off. They did it with numbers though.
Spike dropped down. They might not even be able to get this one off. That's Loud using their own
They
Cosmic
did it
Divide.
again.
Actually blots them off from taking a fight.
Oh my god, I thought they got.
A little bit unusual.
Yeah, I've done it again. Looking at the time, thoughting they could get onto this one.
Maybe Showstopper now online. Jorgamo's got that in his hands. And this is just to buy some time as well. No one from Loud really feels like taking a fight. A weak.
What the hell was this
3v3.
Astral?
Drop onto side, Carbazine. Where's the rest of his support? Needs to clear that corner. What a shot. And what a kill. Jorgamo falling. Kills. Left, right, and center.
Well, it doesn't matter.
The quality of play from EG is not half bad. I mean, yeah, they have a few roadblocks getting into the site, but Loud are just winning so many of the duels
Yeah,
in
I
that
guess
situation.
I guess he was lining it
I know
up before
ult
the
looks
spike
really
got
strange.
taken.
It's just late. The Cosmic Divide is designed to stop the
Let's
spike
see
from being
how long is it
retrieved.
going.
You know,
Yeah, comms
that's
came in. I
Sadak,
saw him
think,
stand still.
calling to
Okay,
Tuiz,
it's not too
"Can
bad.
you wall this off for me? Wall it off for me." And they'd already managed to retrieve the spike, so it does
Yeah,
look a
yeah.
bit strange there towards the end. But really, what you're seeing, the difference being in that situation, is players like Sadak and Kawanzine being able to win a vast amount of their duels.
I like how they're now bringing the op
All
out
those
to see if
individual
they're ever
moments
going to
really
try to do
seem
this punish
flexed with
again.
the
They're trying
retake,
to
so
do a reverse punish in terms
EG
of
still with enough money to buy.
the insta kill from this.
How do they want to
They
approach it?
walk down middle, and honestly, EG are holding a bit of a
One
default.
of the great things about Aspas getting into this kind of spot is that you're way ahead of those stars that Boostio's placed.
I
So you
mean-
don't really have to be too worried.
Oh, no one to clear the dog. Updraft. Ah, there's no way he gets out alive.
How is he alive? And
It's
look at
ridiculous, isn't it?
Les crosses over
But he
during
doesn't
all
till
of
he
this as
gets
well, in
away,
case they
so-
try and go heavy, like unless they try and go fast here,
It's a
because they
very
saw two
reasonable
people
attempt
towards
at a punish
heaven,
from
like
EG.
they could
They've
insta
spent
react,
the first
smoke,
30
and then go.
seconds dealing with that
That's
threat,
crazy.
But they haven't got. That's only the first wave.
Yeah, a
of
little bit
defensive
slow with this
mid.
one.
Now they've got
I
to
saw
try
them
and get their
pinging,
way
they
through the
wanted it, but
smokes.
maybe there was some smokes
Unless
done
it's still
already. I'm
there.
not sure.
Call was made by EG just to contact through these smokes. They deal with the additional threat that Les likes to hold that position. As I've already said, nice little double peek there, jumping down, high-low.
Aspas got healed, by the way, and he's posted back up at ramp. So despite getting out towards the B side of the map, him and
Dog
Sadak
goes
have
in.
swapped
Scout
sides.
destroyed.
And that's going to give a different flavor. Maybe
Very
throw EG
agile.
off. There's
Yeah.
only 30 seconds left here. It has to be a B split. Look where the spike is.
30 seconds left.
Hunting for an opening, hunting for a kill. Trap down towards heaven, this is it. Kawazine knows he's clearing into the side there with the smokes, but no one else is able to really trade that one out.
14
it's a little bit late,
HP.
but Tuyu's still alive. He will fall. And Sadak looks to try and accompany him, at least
Man,
help out
Ethan in this
his
team
companion.
is
He's also
so
removed from the fight
integral.
with the
It's
Viper.
not
The spike
even.
can be planted, and it looks good.
Look at
Even
him go.
better.
Three.
Now that Ethan's got 3 left up to Aspas, and at this point you have to start considering to save. Dropping down.
Night-night.
First one found.
Oh
You
boy.
have to start considering to save, right?
Right, Aspas? No,
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
The confidence this guy's got. He's going to take the fight to you. All the angles watch for Shorty. Popped off round, but Boostio does punish that as soon as he hears the
Respect from
reload.
Boostio.
So, EG
Damn,
are
they're putting up a nice score, and this completely
slow
wrecks the
rounds,
money as
honestly, It's
well.
opening up, don't get me wrong.
This is a
Couple of
very,
weaknesses,
like
you
a
can
really
feel
good
it.
half so far.
But also, really nice ideas. They
Yeah.
clear Aspas out early, they take B Heaven control, and the split comes through. We've noticed a lot of teams playing split where they can't get those B pinch plays off. They end up having way too many people towards mid, because there's so much of the defense to clear out there, and they don't have that nice timing between the players flooding from
They
B
got
heaven and B
knives.
main. EG managed that. They managed it really
Got
nicely.
knives, got
2Us
Guardian.
is going to be anchoring that spot more often than not.
Yeah,
And he got
it's
overwhelmed there.
money's
so
not
far,
good.
so good from EG, and this is despite always feeling like Loud have a chance to win a 2K, 3K at any point.
Yeah.
They've knocked Loud back down to an eco, forced a timeout out of them too. And this might be a bit of a weird game of Split because both teams are playing double duelists. It's probably going to trend about dead even, maybe even slightly attackers sided for Split. We'll just have to see. It also is going to come down to which side Potter and the rest of EG have put the prep work into. And I really think at some point it becomes incredibly difficult to keep that going over a 3-map series.
Yeah, your map pool's going to get tested in instances like this. We've seen a lot of that, you know, the separation
All right.
when it comes to those map
Now
3
all goes
deciders.
down.
A lot of one-sided affairs in matches in the Americas that we've seen when it gets to that third and final map, despite 2 close ones at the beginning. So
Right there.
Yeah, and think about it, it's super weak, right? Both of
Yeah.
these teams have got double the amount
Yeah,
of
wanting
opponents
to take
compared
B
usual
main.
to
Maybe they're going to do the
prep
same
for.
kind of.
And especially for very prep-heavy teams like EG, that can be difficult. But
Okay,
the
just
other
a
side to
little
that
jump
coin,
to
though,
set this
Brent,
up.
is that this seems like a trap game for Loud. Not one they would have invested too much time into.
absolutely.
You actually heard the players talking about it earlier in an interview saying, we'll just play our normal game against EG.
And Bussio's got that confidence.
Man, can
Take
you
a peek like
imagine?
that,
They're off
crouch
to a
down.
great start here. Dude, they lost pistol as well. Like, they're actually doing.
So it's a weak goodbye, full out regardless with the eco.
Actually
We
doing
know that
really
they're
good.
dangerous still, of course, when Aspas has that Blade Storm, but EG really have just been
Don't
that
curse.
constant pressure of how
Oh,
slow
they're saying
they've
they're
been
doing
playing. I
good.
mean, you can feel it drilled into them with their game plan, just trying to minimize any sort of mistakes.
And they're also extremely aware that somebody could be
So
pushed out
fine
here.
to
They're
just
thinking
use this
about
all
Aspas
into
being
here as well.
posted
We
on
have a
ramp.
smoke spawn though, right?
Seekers are going to push
Oh
them
god,
back.
no smoke spawn. It's fine.
Yeah, committing the ult
Okay,
there as well
Gem.
against the eco, just
Oi,
showing some
oi,
respect
oi,
towards
don't you.
Loud.
Okay.
Jordan Bow is going around the world with
Don't
that
you
one.
be giving them a gun.
Round, okay.
Holy
It's still
hell.
important not to give too much away. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's not that bad for Demon One. He goes down, but Aspas has got rid of his Blade Storm.
Yeah,
There.
not gonna have a gun now for this fight.
Is the weapon retrievable? Possibly if they get out.
Yeah, I wonder if
I
EG just want to fight super heavy to make sure that they don't get the gun. Sadak doesn't ult into this one though, right?
Ideal, but never know. They're just hunting for
No.
a pick here. At this point in time, fight taken. This time, Con
Nice
was
trades.
doubled up, so don't give away too much.
The fact
of
they
that
see
space.
2 here is
Crucially,
good
the rifles as
information. I
well,
wonder if
not
they're
gonna give
gonna
them away on
continue
top
doing
of it.
that.
Sadak this time hunting for a little bit more, just doing significant damage, but the round at this point is 1 for EG. Yep. So a bit of economic damage, but nevertheless, EG, they claim another one.
It's 5-3 and Loud 1 pistol.
A small amount of expense is just going to keep EG's economy
What
suppressed
the-
a little bit. But
Imagine
not
they
to the
didn't win
point where
pistol.
It makes a material difference. Really, for Loud, they're looking to start to get this going. They can.
Logan,
at
thank
this
you so much,
point,
mate.
it's
Appreciate
gonna be
it.
obvious from Sadak's point of
3
view
months in the
that
Slug Club.
EG have got a good read on what's going on their attack
Thank
side.
you very much, man.
And EG are also
do
favoring
some slugs as
very
well. There you
late
go, mate.
group ups towards either
Appreciate
A
the
main,
support, dude.
or if they've been playing heavily in mid, we saw them go for that B split. I wonder if we see an adjustment.
Yeah, I thought it was Van City again.
Fast dash up mid
Fa-
here.
yeah, they
Both teams
tried.
trying to play very aggressively.
Yeah,
but
they
still
tried to
has a
disrespect
Viper's
it in
pick.
middle, and
Not in a
honestly,
good
this is
position to
impressive.
do it right now.
They get a lot of map control early on. 14 seconds, they're already in vents. That normally doesn't happen, especially when you're kind of doing how they play this in middle. Like, that's actually very impressive considering there's a...
Bit of negative information. Kawazima with a jump
Damn,
step,
nice
but
kill.
spammed down, sprayed down.
Dude, Aspas is on his own here. He's going to get one, but then it's like...
Well, Aspas,
Yeah.
bit of a beef there with a movement, dashed into the wall to
Keep
escape,
an
but
eye on the
there was a
Astra.
trade in
Perfect
place,
timing.
so
Pulls the trigger on it as well.
favored every aspect of the map.
Weird
Just being
rounds. They
pushed
put the
and punished
Viper
and
smoke over
pulled.
towards here. As long as
This
Race
is so
doesn't get
lovely
too
from
aggro,
EG.
they're fine.
Everything about their pace changed up that round. It's not like they went for a super
Yeah,
fast
so
play into
a lot
AoE.
of how people play mid, especially Loud, right? They do the smoke, then it goes down, they do Astra smoke, then they have Molly, then they have nades, then they have Molly. They just carry on using them to stop the util. It's a very good sign that EG have just managed to disrespect this.
It's a bit of a hard clearance here. I'm surprised they weren't
Like,
saving
Loud
this
are gonna
when it
feel
was
like
2v4.
nothing's
It looks
working.
like he still wants to try and go for it. No money to buy next. Demon One takes the peak
Confidence.
anyway, getting his confidence up. You can hear
Yeah.
It's a primal scream from across the stage.
Yeah. Loud punished and straight back down to an eco. I think the way that EG are playing this attack side is quite lovely. You notice that Com has been going for very late pushes up A ramp, round 2, round 3, and then when the whole team was there too. It was late in the round when they've been going to A. The depth of the flash from Cowanzine indicates that he did not expect that timing and obviously got caught in A heaven as a result of that. They can't figure out how EG are approaching this because there's such a difference.
Yeah, they're kind of disrespecting them a little bit.
Not too much reliance on the fast plays, other than that one instance as well where they were taking that mid control, but Loud again knocked down to that weaker weaponry.
For some down to an eco, I felt like this ult's been up for a long time now.
How EG are playing it, but
And this ult.
I'll reiterate the same points I've been making. EG
Just
are
never
playing
had
this
opportunity to use them.
slow enough as well, just trying to minimize the amount of openings they could afford to a team like Loud, because they know that they will punish them. They've got that championship quality about them.
And even though Loud don't usually play super aggressively on the defense side with their double 2 list, they're down 3-6. They might well go for something.
Yeah.
Now, at any point here, too, if Loud find themselves in a favored situation, Sadak could just rip the showstopper and heavily invest with
Aspas
ults.
is...
So
he has his dash, so maybe he can get a few. We still have raise nades. See what the time of the raise nade's like.
All in play now to try and break that one across.
Decent, doesn't even get this kill though with it.
Rifle, of course, Jorgemon going to be favored there. Pushing forward,
Nice overwhelm.
Yeah,
They're handling this situations really well.
Great timing, though, isn't it? Great
Get a good
teamwork.
plant as well.
Pushing around
Gonna
both
get
sides
closer
of
to
the pillar at the
Ethan's
same
ult.
time.
Keep an eye on this duel as if
spot.
Com is here.
The lurkers
They're,
have found value
yeah,
in
and they're
both of
changing
these
up
round
the
3
lurkers though.
Round 9 and 10.
They're kind of changing up the lurkers. It's like if they go A, it's Astra. If they go B, it's
Playing off each other,
Viper.
making
But
sure that they
it's still, when you're in the game,
foundation towards their team
it's
play.
still going to be pretty hard to kind of look
And
into
what an
those things.
improvement that's been in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Certainly.
yeah, it's... I think it's simplified things, having Demon 1 in the team.
Nice shot.
Nice shot to hit. Weak enough that Jorgemon could go down. Damage done to survive, so
Just no time as well.
Just making
Not
sure they
doable.
got
But
every...
I really do think it's simplified things a little for Evil
everything
Geniuses
covered
having
in this
Demon
one.
1 in here. Because you just know
Damn.
that you have an aggressive, bold, confident...
7 so far.
rookie
Money
duelist.
is
And your
obviously
job
going to
then
be
is
good in
to,
terms of this one.
Set him up and play off of him. And you have a couple of players now that have really taken to that lurk extremity role where your job is to just play slowly and control
Get
the rest
Jolly?
of the map.
I'll
People
get him.
like Com and now Boostio playing that. So, yeah, they've got a coherent
Wait, someone beat me
team
to it.
system. Despite the fact that, you know,
He
I
was
don't
mine,
think their
Ant.
previous roster was worse in terms of the player quality. Yeah. Ops on both sides. So this is going to add a different flavor as well to what EG are
Too
going
fast.
for. Both at B main.
Add more time, damn, you're a
Aspas usually
savage.
likes to play this angle slightly ajar.
Okay,
so it's not too predictable, and he's doing
they
the
get
same
the op
here
out.
again, but
Do they
I've seen
expect
evidence
this?
of
Yes, they do
the
attack
hubris
op.
maybe creeping into the
Oh
Loud
god,
game plan, the
how?
fact that they haven't been
Who's
saving
more
some of these
patient?
rounds, the fact that they've been taking fights that
I
they
mean,
might not
Aspas is
otherwise
probably more
do so
patient.
against stronger opponents, but meeting each other head on. The knives
Wait,
now ripped out, and Aspas has to move backwards a little bit, realizes it's a risky
Oh my
angle
god, it's
pushed up to the
genius.
side.
They
He's
know.
not
Is he
watched
just going to
for,
jump
but
peek
Demon
this?
One-
Man, I feel sick at how good they are right
Right
now.
over the top.
Fantastic stuff again.
Allowed really
Still
this
in the close
readable.
corner, that's Sadak. Great job to contain and a great shot found. Demon 1's dealt with, but still alive, and he needs some help for the rest of his team. The double face is there. Still one more for his troubles. Com is being pushed pretty heavily there. Seeker's chasing him
Look how
down all
fast
the way
Loud
back.
could be.
And this is a straight flood attempt. They want to try and take the fight when they're planting. Jorgemon, rocket in his hands.
Damn,
lets it rip, and
huge.
it sails through,
Nice trade
and
though.
lands
Ethan needs to
true.
buy a little bit of time
Cowanzine
staying
knows
alive.
that Com is going to be running behind him right now.
On a 1v2 now, make it 1v1.
Oh, that's
Positioning
not buying
was
time.
known. Com reveals it with a snake bite for
Molly.
Vundle.
Oh god, he can just stick
All
it.
the way sticking halfway through, not enough for the damage.
Damn, nicely handled.
Enough shots there with a vulnerability.
What an impressive round from EG though. Dude, they've done so much homework into this. It's kind of crazy. We've seen the punish over towards middle for the lineup. We saw the thing with the judge over towards here, just common that they like to do. We've seen in terms of the op as well. I think they did like dog and stuff and they realized it wasn't here, so most likely it was going to be B. And they just had a set thing around it in terms of the fake smokes, taking the corner. They even had the op just in case they were going to do it. Like, their plans are incredible.
Just the respect.
This is what they used to be like, though. I swear I remember it like this. Like, this is how it felt like it used to be. Maybe Potter was just too busy, like, focusing on internal stuff for the actual team that maybe there wasn't enough time to do, like, big anti. And now that they're stabilizing a little bit, they have more. But everything's working.
And this is a little bit desperate now for Loud. The walk down mid, not too bad, but the recontest from 2Es feels like they're struggling.
This team used to be the best prep team that I watched, at least in NA Americas, like about a year ago. Like, they used to always be the best preps, but I honestly hadn't seen it too much until now, or at least this was the most obvious from an outside perspective.
A ramp still going to be held here, and look at this.
Hello.
To the corner position. Does he know someone's close? The spam's there. Oh my
That's
goodness,
actually huge. Keep an eye on Astra lurk. But maybe Louder on top of it in terms of when it's been A, Astra's been lurking. I'm not sure how much they're into it. Wait. Okay. It's a nice Viper roll. Yeah, they're just not on top of this. Again, it's very simple. They have got to lurk every single time. We said this might be an issue in terms of the lurking. Damn. Very, very impressive. They handled this great. They played against this comp perfectly. I wonder how proactive they're going to be on this defense now. Yeah, the lurk has always got something. Like, the lurk has been getting stuff non-stop.
It's gorgeous.
Again, they just have very simple protocols into this one in terms of the game plan. You hit A, we're going to have Astra lurk, and hit B, we're going to have Viper lurk, and every single time they got a lot from it. That mixed in with the punish rounds, holy hell. Could have been 11-1, yeah, give him a pistol, this is 11-1.
I don't know, honestly, this has been amazing by Evil Geniuses. Yeah. To actually come out from week to week with this much improvement each time they've been playing, and to be able to counter-strat Loud like this, you have to be kidding.
The prep work was so good out of them. Just in the first few rounds of this game, you saw multiple times where they understood where players would be set up from Loud.
Zaki Lucky, thank you. Thank you. Backing as him, dude, what a sick moment for him, honestly.
They would have the double dive plus the stuff combo. They weren't just
like a really sick moment to do that when his parents are there as well. Thank you so much as well for the support, mate.
Particularly these two, who you normally turn to.
Sorry, Zaka Laka even.
The fuse was not lit. It seemed
yeah, it's getting too late for me.
Where Aspas is usually up front and checking out, he was getting trailblazered immediately. They had a read for everything that Loud was doing, and where Sadak
one
and
of
Aspas
James.
would shine,
Definitely a very good flex player.
Aspas, you can see him there, trying to enter his element right now, because that is definitely not the first half Loud expected.
No
but
way.
It's only 9-3, and the
this is what I was expecting, Amps, yeah. But I thought we were going to lose no rounds.
This is the half where Loud tends to be
I honestly thought we were going to lose no rounds.
Fast execute to expect from this comp. But similar to EG, they're also willing to slow things down, play that mid round, and I think there could be opportunities to exploit EG there. But still, it's 9-3. It's going to be a tough comeback even for them.
Can they do it? 9-3. Loud.
I mean, hearing
when
Sideshow said it, when they actually had 3, it was like 3-5.
Potter looks proud, yeah.
He's like, they're down to 3. They need to try something, and only did they on round 12. Hopefully, they bring it into attack side.
This kind of format should suit this team well.
This should not be one of those moments. It should be theirs to take.
The score is 9-3. Well, Josh, Bren, you believe in miracles?
I think maybe he's got a great point with that.
Is America's League so random? League format is a lot on prep, it's a lot on maps.
blessed RNG.
Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff. It's not necessarily random. It's just the fact that in this game, you can be the worst team on paper and just win by outsmarting in terms of game plan, prep, and stuff like that. Also, there's a lot of momentum-based rounds as well, so that goes into it. But I don't think this isn't one of those momentum-based rounds games. This is more just a heavy prep.
Do they go for a heavy flank? Do they go for a heavy retake? And how does Boostio hold?
That's why I like this game so much. That's why when people ask me like about this or Counter-Strike or what do I prefer, and like most people, at least they came from CS, are saying CS, but I love this game, man. It's a brain game. It's incredible. You do have it in CS where like the worst team on paper can win, but it's not rare. Sorry, but it is like rare, is what I'm saying. It's like really rare. It's way more common in this game.
Have to get that plant off. A bit of a tap to try and force an equal fight. Jogamo is keen to try and take it.
Holy hell. That Joe could have changed everything. 3 HP. Damn, unlucky. Good damage, son. Nearly won it. Johnson, Bozo, appreciate it. Welcome into the Slug Club chat. New member of the Slug Club. Let's see some slugs in chat. Thank you for using your Prime on me. Appreciate you, dude.
But not at this point. I mean, they have Pistol. They've been looking great so far. Their players are popping. They look coordinated. This really should be a dominant first map.
In terms of this, 1-1 as well.
Perspective of Loud as well. They're sat there at the halftime, 3-9 down, thinking, all right, we're going to get the pistol. Yeah. We've been in these situations.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. They have to buy into this. They got to buy into it. That's where they're at the moment. It's crazy impressive. Man, this is nice to see, though. This is the EG that I used to like watching. Like where you just saw crazy rounds, crazy good prep, cool combos, good game plans.
Yeah, and so there's got that danger right behind it. He's really been...
Nice trades are coming out. They might not expect Demon here this fast. Do they try and go for a Heaven Plant? They would be crazy to keep an eye on Astra. Astra's the person that can win this.
3 versus 3, and look at this late attempt by 2 years.
Good off angle.
Doesn't lose that fight, but it's Demon 1 firing on all cylinders.
He walked into there.
So much to play for this guy as well, but he's bringing it.
He walked into that duel and came out on top. Dude, he's incredible. What the hell's going on? He's making the Spectre look like a phantom.
Tries to adjust. Not enough.
They got the plant down. They might go for another buy here. 2-4 loss bonus on top of everything that you see. They need something.
Because Loud, I mean, they just forced there. Their economy is not going to be in a good state. EG probably going to be able to get up to 12. I mean, what have Loud got to work with here? They've been completely shut out of this map. EG don't even really need
close rounds, yeah. Even some of the rounds where EG had the advantage at the beginning, some of them were close as well.
Right, so they can pick the one that they're most favored on, or the one that they feel most comfortable on, the one that they've done the most.
Demons winning every duel. That's actually very true.
They feel like they understand how Loud play the most, so that they can anti them. Loud are going to go for another force. I mean, they're down 3-11, you got to, but it's Bulldogs, it's light armor.
Yeah, and it's 2 rounds, that's all EG need to claim. They to the side here.
Sticks it, Judges out. They decided to buy into this one where my trade's at. There's my trades. Wait. Oh, nicely handled as well. They're on top of it. Good comms coming in. Decent. They see the spike at the bottom. 2-person push. Good angles as well. Damn. I mean, this one's done. Oh god. Why do I talk? Honestly. I need to just lie.
It helps on the rest of his team though. Flash reclear into the smoke in their face.
Okay, never in doubt. Never in doubt. 9 chances for EG to take the first map against Loud. Alright. Choof, 4. Thank you so much, Choof. Appreciate it. 4 months in the Slug Club. EG trying to earn back their 10th fan.
It's not like Loud have won every series 2-0.
Honestly, I mean, surely they get some fans for this. This is impressive.
But they've been pushed. they haven't really had a battering like this. Though.
This is giving me hope.
They've looked
Like
more
when I
towards
used to
the
watch
third
the
map, you
old,
actually heard the Desktop,
dude, I can't even remember what tournament it even was.
Loud got really punished
But
on
when I
Pro.
used to watch them
When
like a
Sentinels
year
were
ago,
playing against them and trying to
when
hard
it was
angle
like
the sides,
the same tournament where
and
there was
found
like Ghost and all
really
of those
good
teams in.
opportunities for aggressive post-plant positions.
I used to look forward to watching them because they would have
gives
cool
EG
stuff like
more
this.
data again
Like it would be
to
fun
look
to
at a
see
map
what
like that
how
and
they're
think
going to
about how
anti the
they
other
could
team
play.
and stuff like that.
EG themselves were in
So
a
it
really
would be
weird
really cool if
composition
it
on
gets to
Pearl.
that stage
Or at
again
least
where I'm like looking
maybe they
forward
do.
to watch
They
this team.
changed.
That's great.
They changed the split one up.
Wang's
Wangstop.
Dude, I thought Van City was back for a little bit there. Wangstop, thank you so much, dude.
Which one?
If EG go to map 3
EG
and they
trying to
pull
have
Ethan
patch
back
out
out
rank
the
energy as low as NA team. Damn,
Crazy.
honestly.
But they
I mean, they're
have
making
got
a good go of it.
9 opportunities to close out against the top team in VCT Americas here on Split. Loud's map pick, trying to get a map that's been good for them and one that EG have not been leaning towards, not shown,
Yeah,
weren't
for
running
sure.
this comp.
Yeah.
Flynn, what have you come back to? Well,
And yeah, here we stand
Yeah.
with the score
Welcome.
at 3-12.
welcome. It's
Stack
9
here from
chances
Loud
for
players,
EG to take
four of
this.
them. Trying to take an A-ramp space. Scaling right in. Trailblazer, that's a stun right into the smoke.
Damn, dudes.
Kill foul.
All over them.
How good they are at disrupting everything that Loud are going
Yeah, they
for.
know everything that's happening.
And that was
They have a
instant.
plan for
And they just
everything.
separated and isolated Aspas as they did.
Still got to
in the
judge out
previous
as well.
round in
Timing in
Bale.
middle is kind of good though. They might not expect it.
Gotta be strict with your play even
Wee.
still because this is looking so damn
They double
good.
push?
Three
Oh, I think
players
this might be a
left standing,
mistake,
they take the
but
fight
let's
through
see.
them.
Ah, they get the trades. Who cares?
One.
It's so done.
And he's got
Wow,
so much
man.
more
What an insane map.
to try and keep them in the map, but my goodness. Spike dropped down, a minute on the clock.
I have
Picks up the rifle, but his position's noted. Jump peek there. Lots of time to work with.
I was not
Can feel it.
expecting this at all. When Loud got the pistol, I was thinking that it was going to be the most brutal half that we could see. And they just did a masterclass.
The Des was talking earlier about these games being any
Look at
given
this from
Monday.
Ethan as well. Swing out. Look at that. Everything's perfect. Oh my goodness. It was an actual masterclass. Yeah, good showing.
And map 1 secured for EG.
I think
All
Loud
right.
definitely got that Monday morning feeling.
Yeah.
What a bad start of the week for them.
Yeah.
A 3-13 loss. EG
Gotta
looked
laugh that one off.
impeccable. And
Gotta
as
get
we
a
head
laugh and
deeper,
shake
the
that